Hello, happy Monday. I almost forgot. I cannot believe I almost forgot. We were watching a trial and I was getting involved and forgot all about and went, oh my goodness, it's almost time. So I hope everybody's doing good. Can't believe it's Monday. Did anybody see the eclipse today? I didn't have glasses to watch it, so I took pictures with my phone. It was pretty neat. I don't know. I probably won't be around the next one. Hey, Sheila. So tonight's mystery card is pretty simple. I decided to use the Thoughtful Expression stamp set, and I think I'll create with this on Thursday also. And we're going to be using Moody Mauve. All right. It's one of the in colors. So I needed you to cut an 11 by 4 1/4, and then we're going to score it at 5 1/2, which I did right there. So there's our first. Oh, you didn't have anything in Georgia. We had about 98% cover. And it was just really, the shadows were amazing that it cast. It was just really neat to see the shadows that it was casting. All right, so I chose Moody Mauve 5 3/8 by 4 1/8, and then basic white 5 1/4 by 4. And then we needed a 2-inch and a 1 7/8 inch circle. And I actually did the deckled circles, okay? And then a smaller basic white, and this one is about 1 3/4. It could be actually a little smaller than 1 3/4, but this was the next size in the deckled circles. It's about 1 1/2. So yours would be, hey Kathy, yours will be a little bigger if you cut a square. If you don't have layering circles or deckled circles, that's perfectly fine. You could cut a 2 by 2 square, and then a 1 7/8 by 1 7/8 inch square, and then the basic white 1 1/4 by 1 1/4, and that would be perfect. Okay. Then I have a scrap. Then I'm going to stamp my image and die cut it. And then I have a scrap for my sentiment. And then I said to grab some ribbon, and I grabbed the white sparkly ribbon. It's iridescent, the white iridescent ribbon. And I'm hoping that this is enough on here. I might have to get another. Here we go. We got another one. All right, so we needed iridescent ribbon. And if you wanted some embellishments, you can grab some embellishments. And I can use these smoky mauve ones, and my camera is acting up already. Hey, Dee. Hi, Margaret. All right, so those are all our pieces. So again, 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. We are going to adhere the basic white to our colored cardstock. And that crazy camera, I think I have it on auto, that's why. But before we do that, we're going to run this through our cut and emboss machine with your favorite embossing folder. And I'm actually going to use this one. I'm not sure of what the name is, and I don't think I have my catalog here. But it's the one with all the little flowers. So let me just run this through quickly. So run your 5 1/4 by 4 through your cut and emboss machine with whatever embossing folder you have, or whatever your favorite is. Hopefully that was tight enough, and it was. All right, so that's what it looks like, really pretty. And we are going to adhere this to our colored cardstock. I'm going to grab some glue. Gives me a little bit of wiggle room, and I probably need to open a new one. And I saw your picture, Margaret, of your eclipse. Wow, it really got dark. It wasn't that dark here. It was still pretty bright. It just looked cloudy, it really wasn't that dark. All right, so that's all you have to do is adhere this to the front, to your cardstock layer. All right, and like I said, I'm using Moody Mauve. Now, before we add that to the front of our card, we are going to wrap this with a piece of ribbon. And of course, let me see where my ribbon scissors are. I was coloring today, so my desk is full of, oh, there they are, full of blends. I did my Patreon class today, and we are playing with the Magnolia Mood. So that's the leaves we did today in Patreon. And then I was playing with the hummingbird, seeing what kind of colors I want. That's what I was doing. So my desk is full of blends. All right. So I don't like to wrap and tie a bow. So I'm going to cut my ribbon first. And we're going to wrap this layer with our ribbon. So I'm going to grab some glue dots and add some glue dots to the ends of my ribbon. And if you don't want to use ribbon, you can always use a strip of paper if you like. I'm going to put it right about here. And I'm going to adhere it and then wrap it around. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to grab our circles. And we did it with the cardstock, or if you don't have circles, I did deckled. If you don't have the deckled circles or the layering circles, you could cut a 2x2 square and a 1 7/8 by 1 7/8 inch square. And we're just going to adhere these together. All right, so it's a double layer. And you would do the same thing if you were using a square. And I have all my directions out here tonight. And then we have our basic white. Now this one I said 1 3/4. So if it's a square, 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. Mine is actually a little smaller than that. So we are going to, you can stamp an image on this little piece, or, hey Karen, I was opening a number 10 can, and my can opener broke in the middle. So the whole can was not open, so I had to use a pair of pliers to open up the can top, and I got my thumb. Kitchen accident. So, like I said, I think I mentioned you could either stamp a little image, or you can add an image die cut. All right. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this small little flower, and I am going to stamp it, and then I am going to die cut it. So this is Smoky Slate, and I'm using Smoky Slate so it's not as dark as our Memento. Oops. All right. And we're just going to color this up quickly. And this is light old olive. Let's see how light this is. That should be good. So I'm just going to color it up quick. I'm not going to do anything fancy. Our old olive does dry on the lighter side, so it won't be too bold. All right. And then we can color our flower. What color shall we do the flower? I think we'll do it bubble bath. That'll go good with the moody mauve. Sorry. Lost my brain there for a second. So this is the light. So I'm just going to go around. It'll give everybody a chance to decide what they want to put on their card. I'm just going to go around and color this in. And like I said, this is light bubble bath. And then I'm going to add some dark bubble bath. And I'm going to add it to all these, just where these lines are that the artist drew. So I'm just adding a little bit of color. Not going crazy. I'm going to leave the center uncolored because I can add a little gem to that. All right. So let's grab our dies. And again, this is the Thoughtful Expression stamp set and coordinating dies. And if I believe this is carrying over. My room is still such a mess. I've been trying to get all my retired stuff out. All right, I'm just going to run this through. Give me 1 second. And actually, after the cleanup of the stamp sets for the new catalog, I am going to have a lot of stuff to get rid of. Oh, that's okay, Karen. All right, we're going to move in a little bit more. All right, so let's now take our layer and add it to the front of the card. And we're going to adhere it. If you want, you can pop it up. So I'm going to adhere mine to the front. We're just going to center this up. And that looks pretty good. All right. So that's what we have. Yes, I have lots of things to sell. There's about 50 stamp sets I have. Crazy. So if there's anything in the catalog from now and the mini catalog from now that you would like, just send me a message and I'll see, what I have, and I can, let you know beforehand before I decide to, do a yard sale or put it on eBay. All right, so there's the front of our card. Here's our circles, and here's the circle that we're going to pop up onto the front of this layer. But before that, I am actually going to grab I die cut some of the leaves out of the thoughtful expression, and I am just going to adhere one right to that layer. All right, so you can add whatever you want, and remember, get your cards posted in our group. All right. All right, so now I'm going to take my little circle and we're going to pop it up. Let's see, we have one dimensional right here. And I'm going to put it right in the center because I want to make sure I have enough room if I want to tuck some more under. All right, so we're just going to add that circle right to the top. And if you've already stamped it, you're all done. I'm going to pop up my flower on this piece. And I think before I do that, I am going to, you know what? I'm going to stick this one under there too. Yeah, so if there's anything you're looking for that you didn't get out of the catalog and you're still interested, as long as it's retiring, I will be getting rid of it. And there is a long list of retired stuff. I actually store my stamps on a CD rack, or actually it's a DVD rack. And it was full. Now there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's only 11 stamp sets left. Everything else is gone. So there's a lot. Hey, Do. You were giving baby a bath. That's fine. All right. So now we are going to adhere this to the front of the card or pop it up. I think I'm going to pop it up. And we're going to pop it up so it straddles the ribbon. All right. So I'm going to get some more dimensionals, and then we have to decide. I think I'll put my leaves like that. So I'm going to put my dimensionals on either side of that ribbon. Let's cut some dimensionals. Just like that. So we're going to straddle that ribbon. Just like that. All right. Now take another length of ribbon and we're going to make a bow. Let's tie a bow. And so yeah, like I said, we were watching we went out to the eclipse to see. The shadows were awesome, but we were actually watching more of it on TV than outside because we went looking for glasses and everyone was sold out. Even when I went to I had to go pick up my contacts today and order my glasses, and they didn't even have any left. Nobody had any. It was crazy. All right, so now we have our bow. Just gonna cut my tails. I'm actually going to, whoops, wrong way. Make sure it's puffy. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. And we're going to grab another glue dot and we're going to add this to the front of the card. I'm going to put one under here so this ribbon stays in place. And then I'm going to grab another glue dot and I'm going to add it right on top of that ribbon. Okay. Here it is. I was going to say, oh, my flower disappeared. All right, so now if you've already stamped, you should be done with this. I still have to add my flower. So let's grab some more. I'll grab another dimensional. I'm going to pop it up. And let's add it right there. And I'm going to get a nice big gem and add it right to the center of my flower. All right. Now we need a sentiment. So I have a scrap here, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get this on here straight. So I'm going to do enjoy your day, and I'm just going to first test it. I'm going to stamp it in Moody Mauve. I'm going to just try it first. All right, so I have to go up a little bit on one side. So let's hope we get this on here straight. If not, we'll try it again. Not too bad. All right, so we have enjoy your day. And instead of just having a straight edge, I think I'll add this through here and make it a banner. I'm going to trim off this end a little bit, and I'm going to add it right here to our card. I'm going to put it on with some glue. All right. So just quick and easy. So now we have the inside of our card. I told you 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 colored cardstock, 5 1/4 by 4 for the basic white. This time I'm going to use the Moody Mauve, and I'm going to use our little flower that we used on the front. And I'm just going to stamp it on one side. Hey, Karen. Thanks, honey. How are you? All right, so now I need my seal. Where are you? All right. Liara has me sing-songing. She always goes around, and when we talk on when we FaceTime, she'll say, "Nanny, where are you?" So she has me sing-songing it too. All right, so we're going to add this to our layer. Awesome. I'm so glad, Karen. Did you see the eclipse today? All right, and then we're going to add it to the inside of our card. And there we go. Just a pretty little quick and easy card. Aw, thanks, Karen. Yeah, this one's quick and easy. And like I said, if you don't have circles, you can cut them into squares. Doesn't necessarily. You had 90% in Philly. We had about 97, 98%. It was pretty neat. And then there's the inside of our card. All right, so ladies, don't forget, create this card, post it in our group. And last week we had Dee and Margaret who posted their cards. And I will get something in the mail to both of you. Margaret, I still owe you your pick-a-tool. I'm waiting for it. It should have been here today. And it said it was going to be here today, and it didn't. So I will put that and tonight's gift in the mail to you. So post those cards. I pick a random winner each and every week. So thanks for joining. I hope you all doing well, and I will see you on Thursday night. All right? Have a great night, everybody, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hit that like button on your way out, please. Thank you.